Today's topic is about safety case. What is a safety case? How to create a safety case, and how to create a safety case using goal structure notation or GSN. Safety case, just like the safety plan, is something that is described in part 2 of ISO 26262. The safety plan is essentially a plan as to what we're going to do to achieve functional safety. The safety case is a document saying what we have achieved, what we have done to achieve functional safety. During the process of development of a product, we're going to do a lot of design activities, we're going to create a lot of requirements, we're going to do a lot of safety analysis, we're going to do a lot of software development and testing. A safety case is a document that progressively tracks what has been done and why is it safe. The work that has been done, why is that safe? Essentially, the safety case, it provides evidence in two ways. There is a product-based argument, and then there is a process-based argument. The product-based argument is saying, what is it that we've done in order to ensure functional safety? For example, we've identified all the risks by using a HARA. Then we've identified safety mechanisms using a functional safety concept. Then we've developed a lot of software and we based on some software safety requirements. And then we've tested based on certain testing methods. This is a product-based argument. Then there is a process-based argument, which is saying, why is each of the work product that you've done good enough? Why is it correct? Why is it complete? And why is it safe enough? So, for example, if we've done a HARA, what is the evidence to say that the process we've followed for creating the hara ensures that all hazards and all risks are identified? So that argument is a part of the process based argument, and this needs to be done for every work product. So to summarize here, safety case documents what is a product based argument and what is a process based argument for each work product. There are at least two ways in which a safety case can be created. Number one is a text-based format, which is either done in a Word or a Markdown file, or there are some proprietary tools for this. The second is a graphical argument, for example, a goal structure notation. Let's take a look at each of these methods. A text-based format is something that is written in the form of a document that identifies all the work products that is being done for the product-based argument and all the processes that are being followed for the process-based argument. Here's just a snapshot of how this safety case would look for, let's say, one of the work products, the HARA. Under the product-based argument, you would have all the work products, which is the HARA. Then you have the safety goals, the verification, confirmation, review. Then you'd add the link. You'd add a product version, the current status, and any tailoring if necessary. And then in the process-based argument, you would argue why this HARA is correct and complete. We would essentially say the HARA is based on the item definition in the ODD. The HARA was identified based on a hazard process. We did a severity, exposure, and controllability rating. Um, this was reviewed by a big team, and then there was an independent confirmation review done, so it is correct and complete. Now, the same thing can be done in a goal structuring notation format as well. But first of all, to introduce goal structuring format, goal structuring format is just a pictorial, a graphical, formalized graphical representation of the safety case. It consists of these elements, which, when all put together, creates a safety case. There is a goal which identifies what needs to be achieved. There is a strategy which explains how that goal is going to be achieved. And then there is an evidence as to how that strategy was achieved. It's a many to many relationship. So one goal can have many strategies, one strategy can have many evidences. Then you have context. This is a list of all references to achieve the strategy. And then you have assumptions for certain evidences. So what this looks like for, let's say, the hara would look something like this. So the goal is that all hazards and risks are identified. The strategy is to perform a risk assessment. Another strategy over here could also be to perform some vehicle simulations, or it could be perform vehicle tests. The evidence is the hazard, which is used to identify hazards, risk assessment, which is used to identify what the ASIL and the safety goals are, and finally the safety goals itself. And under strategy, you have the following references. We use the item definition, we use the ODD, and we use the functional architecture as the basis to perform the HARA. There might be, again, a list of assumptions that we're using to make the risk assessment, which can be written down over here. Overall, safety case is the final evidence explaining why the product that we've created is safe. It can be done either in a goal structuring notation format or it can be done in a traditional document format.